2008 Ford Ranger review. The 2008 Ford Ranger sees only a few changes and nothing particularly major at that. The STX trim is dropped to leave just 4 trims: the XL, the XLT, the Sport, and FX for off-road. The front bumper design is restyled and gets more aerodynamic and increases fuel efficiency slightly, and that's about it for 2008. The Ford Ranger is in the compact segment of pickup trucks. For over 17 years running, it was the favorite pickup truck in America. But in more recent years, the competition has produced better trucks with better features. The Ranger is still an excellent off-road pickup. And if you enjoy having fun at weekends somewhere out there in the wild, then the Ranger will accommodate you just fine. The heyday of the Ford Ranger was probably in the mid-1990s. At that time, the design was still fresh and exciting. Its features were still cutting edge and its performance as good as there was anywhere. It was definitely a winner back then. But time has passed the Ranger by to some extent. Its heyday has faded, but this is still a solid, reliable pickup choice at a sensible price range. Exterior. The 2008 Ford Ranger fits into the compact pickup segment. You can get it in either the regular cab style or the super cab style. The first 3 trims of XL, XLT and Sport are available to both body styles. But the upper FX4 off-road trim can only be had with a super cab body style. The regular cab can have an optional 7-foot bed on the XL and XLT trims. But a 6-foot bed is standard on everything else. Interior. Inside the Ranger is a bit cramped in both body style cabs. The super cab is the largest and it has a rear section. Accessed by rear reverse opening panel doors with 2 facing jump seats that can be flipped down in place. This seating arrangement is fine for relatively short trips, but will quickly become a lot less than comfortable on longer trips. The regular cab just has 2 front seats. The interior of the Ranger is a bit sparse and bare. It's an ideal work pickup though, where fancy detail is not important. The front seats in both body styles offer a decent degree of comfort. Ride and handling. The Ranger handles well in all conditions. The ride is reasonable, smooth and comfortable in the front seats, but a bit cramped and not quite so comfortable for passengers in the rear jump seats. This is an excellent off-road pickup, where it handles beautifully. Powertrain. 2.3L inline 4-cylinder engine. 143 horsepower at 5,250 revolutions per minute. 154 pounds-feet of torque at 3,750 revolutions per minute. City, highway fuel economy. 21/26 mpg, manual, 19/24 mpg, automatic. 3.0 LV 6-cylinder engine. 148 horsepower at 4,900 revolutions per minute. 180 pounds-feet of torque at 3,950 revolutions per minute. City, highway fuel economy. 16/22 mpg, 2-wheel drive, manual, 15/20 mpg, 4-wheel drive, manual, 15/20 mpg, 2-wheel drive. Automatic, 14/19 mpg, 4-wheel drive, automatic. 4.0 LV 6-cylinder engine. 207 horsepower at 5,250 revolutions per minute. 238 pounds-feet of torque at 3,000 revolutions per minute. City, highway fuel economy. 15/20 mpg, 2-wheel drive, manual, 15/20 mpg, 2-wheel drive, automatic. 15/19 mpg, 4-wheel drive, manual, 14/17 mpg, 4-wheel drive, automatic. 2009 Ford Ranger Review. The 2009 Ford Ranger loses its 3.0-liter V6 engine and is left with just two engines. The 2.3-liter inline four-cylinder engine and the 4.0-liter V6 cylinder engine. Models with the 4.0-liter V6 get an added Class 3 trailer hitch thrown into the mix. With no significant changes, the Ford Ranger continues on while the competition becomes more and more modernized. This was once the favorite pickup for Americans seeking one in the compact segment. It held that title for 17 years running with its heyday in the mid-1990s. Back then it was an exciting pickup with leading features at the forefront of pickup technology. Its competitors have surpassed its many charms with greater and better features all round. However, if what you seek is a highly capable pickup that will go off-road with confidence and get you through whatever it is that stands in your way, this is your best choice. The Ranger is still an excellent off-roader with decent and acceptable on-road capabilities. Don't write it off just yet. Among all of the glitz and dazzle, the Ranger can still hold its own in all the most important areas. With the 2009 Ford Ranger, you get decades of reliability and dependability, backed up by Ford's superb craftsmanship. Being a bit out of date is not the same as being obsolete. The competition might be softer and gentler, but the men among you will know the real deal when you see it. The Ford Ranger still has a lot to offer. Exterior. There are two basic body styles, the regular cab and the super cab. Both body styles can have a 6-foot bed, and it's standard on most trims. But only the regular cab can optionally have a 7-foot bed. The super cab is the longer with a rear section, which can be accessed through rear panel doors that open in reverse mode. In the rear section there are two flip-down jump seats. The front fender bulges out to give the Ranger a confident look. The recently restyled front fascia is meant to look more aggressive and bold, but isn't overly so. The overall front view is one of bold confidence. The Ranger has high wheel arches with flared sections at the top. It sits high off the ground. Interior. There isn't an excess of room in the cabin of the regular cab, but the Super Cab offers more. The rear section in the Super Cab can be used for storage, or for 2 extra passengers via the flip-down jump seats. Both cabins are sparse and a bit bare, but perfectly functional. Ride and handling. The ride is firm, but acceptably comfortable in the Ranger. It handles well on the highway, but doesn't really like tight, twisty roads. In off-road conditions it comes into its own and handles extremely well. Powertrain. 2.3L inline 4-cylinder engine. 143 horsepower at 5,250 revolutions per minute. 154 pounds-feet of torque at 3,750 revolutions per minute. City, highway fuel economy. 21/26 mpg, manual, 19/24 mpg, automatic. 4.0L V6 cylinder engine. 207 horsepower at 5,250 revolutions per minute. 238 pounds-feet of torque at 3,000 revolutions per minute. City, highway fuel economy. 15/20 mpg, two-wheel drive, manual, 15/20 mpg, two-wheel drive, automatic. 15/19 mpg, four-wheel drive, manual, 14/17 mpg, four-wheel drive, automatic. 2010 Ford Ranger Review. There are a few changes for the 2010 Ford Ranger, but nothing major. The 7-foot bed is dropped for ordinary buyers and now only available to fleet buyers. Side airbags become standard, as the stability control. Air conditioning is no longer an optional extra for the lower trims and is now standard across The Ford and a Class 3 trailer hitch becomes standard as well. We also lose a few items for 2010. Strangely, leather seats are no longer an option, and the high-quality Pioneer sound system has fit the best from the optional extra list as well. The biggest loss for 2010 is undoubtedly the top-of-the-range FX4 off-road trim package. While this certainly simplifies your choice of Ranger, it leaves the buyer with a plain and simple choice, rather than a more refined and more comfortable choice. However, all is not lost. The Ford Ranger is still a top-class pickup in the compact segment. Its competitors have overtaken it in some respects, but certainly not in all respects. If you enjoy going off-road at weekends, heading out into the great unknown where no man has gone before, or at least where few dare to tread, the Ford Ranger is hard to beat. It has reliability and dependability on its side. It's tough and strong with all the power you will need to get you through whatever it is you are going through. Exterior. The 2010 exterior comes through with no changes. This Ranger design was revised in 2008 to look more aggressive, and it is too. But it isn't a bad look. It appears bold and confident, rather than aggressive and mean. There are two body styles, the regular cab and the super cab. The regular cab has just 2 seats in the cab with 2 access doors. The Super Cab is the 2+2 with 2 normal-sized doors and 2 reverse-opening rear panels. Doors. A 6-foot bed is now standard on all models and trims. Interior. The rear panel doors on the Super Cab access a rear compartment where there are 2 flip-down jump seats that face each other. Comfort in the jump seats is fine for the occasional short trip, but would not be advisable for long trips. The normal front doors access the front seats. These provide good comfort. The controls in the Ranger are well grouped and are easy to get at. Ride and handling. The ride in the Ranger is comfortable and perfectly acceptable due to its excellent suspension system. This pickup handles well in highway conditions, but handles even better in off-road conditions. Powertrain. 2.3L inline 4-cylinder engine. 143 horsepower or 5,250 revolutions per minute. 154 pounds-feet of torque at 3,750 revolutions per minute. City, highway fuel economy. 21/26 mpg, manual, 19/24 mpg, automatic. 4.0 LV 6-cylinder engine. 207 horsepower at 5,250 revolutions per minute. 238 pounds-feet of torque at 3,000 revolutions per minute. City, highway fuel economy. 15/20 mpg, 2-wheel drive, manual, 15/20 mpg, 2-wheel drive, automatic. 15/19 mpg, 4-wheel drive, manual, 14/17 mpg, 4-wheel drive, automatic. 2011 Ford Ranger review. The 2011 Ford Ranger, the last Ranger that Ford produced, was unchanged over the previous year. Sadly, the Ranger has run its course. This was America's favorite pickup for 17 years running, mainly in the 1990s. But now it has seen a lot of strong competition, and this is its final year. It isn't that there's anything wrong with the Ranger, just maybe that Ford feels it's time for change. The Ranger has made seat mounted side airbags in the front seat standard on all Ranger models and trim levels, as well as providing advanced deck with roll stability control ANS a Class 3 trailer, which also is standard across the range. The available trim levels remain the XL, XLT and Sport on the 2 body styles of regular cab and super cab. The 2011 Ford Ranger's main assets are its affordable price and its excellent fuel economy. The Ranger is certainly very capable as a work pickup. The choice of two engines gives it a good range of power options. The 2.3-liter inline four-cylinder engine will handle most situations adequately. But for the extra power you might need, the 4.0-liter V6 cylinder engine has got it covered. The 2011 Ford Ranger is a compact-sized pickup. Ford pioneered the segment and has been extremely successful in it for a couple of decades. The Ranger is an extremely reliable and dependable vehicle, and as a competition they offer more glitzy extras. The Ranger offers more solid down-to-earth value. Exterior. The main differences between the two body styles of regular cab and super cab are in the cab. The regular cab is strictly a two-seater pickup, while the super cab is a 2+2. The super cab has a rear compartment with flip-down jump seats that face each other. This compartment is accessed by rear panel doors with reverse opening. Both body styles have a 6-foot bed. The super cab has a longer wheelbase than the regular cab. A 7-foot bed is available, but only for fleet buyers, and then only in the XL trim. The design of the 2011 Ranger is largely unchanged since the early 2000s. Interior. The rear compartment on the super cab can be used for storing cargo with the jump seats folded up out of the way. This is probably its most useful function if the jump seats are not comfortable and the compartment is very cramped for passengers. Ride and handling. The 2011 Ranger handles well on the highway and is even better in off-road conditions. The 2.3-liter inline four-cylinder engine is quite adequate for most highway driving conditions. But if you plan to do a lot of towing or hauling, the 4.0-liter V6 cylinder engine is the better choice. Comfort levels in either body style are decent but not luxurious. Powertrain. 2.3L inline four-cylinder engine. 143 horsepower at 5,250 revolutions per minute. 154 pounds-feet of torque at 3,750 revolutions per minute. City, highway fuel economy. 21/26 mpg, manual, 19/24 mpg, automatic. 4.0L V6-cylinder engine. 207 horsepower at 5,250 revolutions per minute. 238 pounds-feet of torque at 3,000 revolutions per minute. City, highway fuel economy. 15/20 mpg, two-wheel drive, manual, 15/20 mpg, two-wheel drive, automatic. 15/19 mpg, four-wheel drive, manual, 14/17 mpg, four-wheel drive, automatic.
We are the ones who'll never let go. Just watch us run to our